Why, hello, my friends. So, I promised a Carly Hacks video a little while ago, and I'm just making good on that promise. Now, before you ask me what I'm just wearing a small Cassie that's super cute with this kind of medallion pattern. It's available. And then a Lularoe tank. This is a medium. In the ribbed, I can wear a bigger size because there's less gappage. Good to know, right? And the scoop is adjustable more in the ribbed because it hugs a little bit more. You know, take that or leave that. So we're gonna start off by showing the double extra small Carly. Now, I'm a size 10, you know, in the Old Navy world, in the Target world. So, you know, I'm by no means nothing, but I'm also not on the larger end like I was when I first started this biz. So, but this is a double extra small Carly. It is a size that I would wear with leggings or a Cassie. Okay, so what I like about Carly is it looks good on everybody, just about, unless you're super tiny, because it hugs at the bust, it fits like a T, and then it just falls straight from there. I picked a stripe one because I love mixing prints and patterns, and this one's got a pretty coral, and so does the Cassie I'm wearing. So you can just wear it like this. Like, this is actually long enough. I would just wear this with bike shorts in case of wind, right? Think about these things. Or I'd wear it with Cassie or leggings, because it's just a little too short for me to feel comfortable in public. But I can take here at the waist, right? This is my natural waist here, and pull a large chunk like a ponytail. I love this like asymmetrical hem, right? And then I just tie it nicely. All right. This is a cotton one, so it's not as stretchy, but there is still stretch, okay? And it gives a nice ruche across the middle. So you'll see I'm just doing a simple tie, kind where you just push the piece through the circle, right? That's it. And these, they were covered just fine from being tied, okay? Look how cute that is, right? Now this is great for work. It takes it a little bit, you know, it's nice. It's long enough. You can wear it with leggings still. But I love this look, right? The little bit of ruching gives you a little bit more definition, gives a little bit of interest, allows you to layer some of your other cute Lularoe pieces. Looks so adorable with a Lola underneath it instead of a Cassie for a little flare, or a Sarah or a Joy over it to give it a little bit more dressy, depending on what your work environment is or your day environment is. So there's one option, and again, of course, there's always wearing it straight. So 1 and 2, okay? And then another option, if you're wearing it with something else underneath it, is to do this cute little coin trick. And there's multiple ways to do this, but you take a clear elastic, which of course are upstairs, so we're just gonna pretend like what I'm using is a clear elastic. And you adjust the coin. I like everything at Empire, right, because that hides the midsection. So you take the coin underneath the shirt, and then you twist it, right? So you get a little button look, right? And then if you do that, you use a clear elastic. Don't be like me, okay? Don't be like me. Use a clear elastic, okay? But even the white's kind of cute if my thing were a different color, right? So if you didn't see the white there. And then you do that multiple times here. So let's do another one. I don't have another elastic, but I will demonstrate nonetheless. So if these were clear elastics, they also wouldn't be sticking out as much, right? Because the clear elastics are much smaller. So you just find the same spot, and you pony, and then you twist. Pony and then twist. And you see how it's giving like this cute little ruching too, right? So you can do it across, or another option that I've seen and I think is super cute is to take another section right here, right underneath the first one. Let's see if I can get it straight. Right there, okay? Right like that, and then twist it also. And then you get like a straight line, and you can do as many coins or as few coins as you like. I use quarters because I like the way they look better. I have heard of people using nickels, so it's just, it helps that they're a little bit of weight, right? And they hide the elastic behind it. Of course, nothing's going to hide my folded over cloth elastics, but that works really well. So extra small is a size below what I would normally wear. And see, look, no damage. You just pull it back out and give it a stretch, and there it is. No issues from the knot or from the coin. And this is a cotton one, like I said. It's stretchy though, and it's so cute because it's got the aqua stripes with the coral, and I love aqua and coral, and they match my Cassie. Okay, so that's a double extra small. This one's available. I've got lots in the shop. Just go to www.carrielee.shop and then click on the shop link. right, to shop the inventory. Okay, and then my regular size is an extra small, and I'm gonna choose a print for this one, okay? This is the size I normally wear. Actually, I wanna choose a leggings fabric. So I usually wear small or extra small depending on the length of the fabric. You know, they're a little bit different in each fabric. You know, the polyester ones I feel like fall a little bit shorter. The cotton ones and the leggings and the maxi ones, they tend to have some variations as well. Okay, so this is leggings fabric and it's nice and loud. Okay, so this is what I would just wear by itself. And when you're wearing a Carly by itself, if you feel like you're wearing a potato sack, now you still look super cute. Like, tell me this doesn't look super cute, right? I love a print. I'll get started on solids later, but just grab a cute belt. I have a link to these. They are so adorable. These are just wrap belts with a cute little lace detail, but they also have solid plain leather ones. And I would do either with this dress because it works both ways. But just a simple wrap belt, and now you look more like it's an outfit and less like it's pajamas. If that's how you're feeling self-conscious, that happens. And you know, I'm trying to cover all the bases here. So I like to wear mine higher, but a lot of people like to wear it like right here. Either way, it looks great. And it still gives you that free air conditioning, right? I still always wear bike shorts underneath my Carlys because, well, one, I'm a big girl, or I used to be one, and so chafing is an issue. But this is my size, and this is the one I love wearing. And I like how it falls just below the knees and the back, so you don't get my knee cleavage back there. So, super quick, add a belt. Wear your regular size, but add a belt. And there's a new way to wear it. That's right, so weird stripping on camera. Okay, so that is leggings fabric. Now this is super soft and super stretchy, and I love how they feel and how they stretch. And yeah, I love this. I love this one. This is also available here in the shop, so I don't know for how much longer, because I might steal it. I might steal it. Okay, so next up is a small. I've chosen a solid-ish. It's got like a heathering in between the turquoise and the charcoal. Now, the small, again, I could just simply belt it, but it is a little bit bigger than the extra small, especially with the leggings fabric. So let me show you some of my tricks when you're shrinking, right? Because I'm shrinking. I'm shrinking. And it's summertime, so there's some cute tricks to do with summertime. So again, you could just put a belt over this. This is super cute like this. Or you could tie it because it matches this Cassie really well too, right? It totally does. But I'm going to suggest you grab a skinny belt. And I got mine for like $5 at Walmart or Target or something. Now it's fun to put a solid with a pair of leggings or those amazing printed Sarahs. But the first trick I'm going to show you is actually just super simple that you can do with any print or solid Carly that you own that fits well enough, okay? So if you wear this with leggings or a Cassie or size up for the, I missed the buckle. I missed the buckle part of it. It's because the tag is still on it, because sometimes I send you guys goodies. And right now I'm doing an accessories promotion where I send an accessory that matches the outfit with everything that ships this weekend. So even the kids stuff has cute headbands and bows and stuff. Okay, so this is just a super simple rope belt, right? $5 at your department store usually, unless it's like Nordstrom. So I like to do this. It's like super flirty and fun with a pair of denim shorts underneath, right? And then you can adjust where the blousey point is. But it's so cute, right? And you get kind of that peplum look. You can wear it with the Cassie to work. You can change into a pair of shorts and go out with the girls afterwards. Like either way, it's just like a little cute way. You can throw a jacket or a Sarah over it for in the office if you're chilly. But yeah, this is a super cute way to wear it. And then another trick you can do is grab if you want to dress up a solid Carly, is to grab I should have been more prepared, guys. Is to grab a Lindsay or here, oh, this one's pretty. I'll grab this one. To grab a Lindsay or a Shirley, right? One of those light layers that you can wear over a swimsuit or over any of those things, right? A swimsuit or over a tank top with shorts. This is a really pretty printed Lindsay and small. It matches this Carly really well. And it just called my name from the rack. See, look at those roses, but this color is this color, and it's balm on point, right? So take that same super light layer, right? So this one is a stretchy knit, and it's light enough. It's not a sweater, but you could also just do one of those chiffon ones too, right? And then take your belt over it. And again, this is long enough. I don't need the Cassie underneath it, because once I straighten it out, you'll see. Okay, so this belt now makes it feel more work, right? Let me fix it's still bloused from the last run of the Carlie. Okay, so work appropriate right now. This looks professional, but I am so comfy. These arms are not restrictive at all. They're very kimono-like. So easy solution, right? So if you want to dress up a solid Carlie, this is where you get to use your printed Lindsays, printed Shirleys, printed Sarahs, and really show off that style and that showpiece. Or one of my custom Harveys or custom Jacksons would look really cute, a little bit more cash, perfect for like a Saturday. So this Lindsay is available in the shop too, and I can't even believe it because it's so bananas good. And so's this Carlie, and they go together great. This small Carlie, small Lindsay. Lindsay's only come in 3 sizes, small, medium, and large, because they're kimonos with big arms. So lots and lots of easy to fit. Most of them are stretchy. Always ask though. If you're not shopping from me, always ask. So that's a small. Now, what happens when you size up? Like I shrank a ton. I shrank a ton. I'm gonna put on the elephant one, guys. Do you see this? Look at the elephants. There are little tiny ones in there. And then in the center there, elephants. Oh, it's so good. Okay, so what happens if you size up, right? Or in other words, you have Carlies and you've shrank since. This one is kind of like maxi fabric, but not cold. You know, it's like super stretchy, super stretchy. Okay, so this is a medium. This is the size I used to wear before I lost weight. This would fit me like an extra small does now. Okay, so this is down to the knees. It's feeling a little big. It's feeling a little potato sacky. You're not getting any definition around the girls. So, of course, there's the belt solution. You know I love belts. I really do. And there's the blousing solution. Super, super cute. But not everybody's all that together every morning. Lord knows I'm not. And, of course, you know, I showed you the knot trick up here to make it, like, really short. So it'd be super cute with a skirt. But what happens when you take it at the hip, right? Take it at the hip. Use the fold over elastic, okay? Like that. Okay? Super cute, right? And then, let's see if I can remember how to do this. And then, let's see. I gotta remember. There's a flower knot. I've just gotta remember how to do it. Hold on. So it's here. I think I need 2 elastics. I think I need another elastic for this one. Make sure it's still appropriate. Okay, still appropriate. It's a little bit high right there. I'll fix that in a sec. Let me grab another elastic so that I can show you this super cool knot. So we're gonna fix this, and that's the beauty of these is like just you don't even have to undo it. Just lengthen it. There we go. Now it's back to my knee. Okay, but I've still got my nubbin, and I'm gonna grab some more from up here, right? So I'm just holding onto the elastic and adjusting by pulling from where I want the extra fabric to come from. Since I want to come up from up top, I'm pulling it from up top. Then you spread out your little nubbin. You spread it out so that it's open. And then you grab the center piece. This is actually part, I would prefer to use a clear elastic, but again, I don't have any downstairs. So you grab that little nubbin and you rubber band around it, and it's okay if it doesn't work the first time. Never did for me. Never did for me, but you want to fold it flattish. So I'm taking that circle of fabric, that ponytail, and opening it up and making it as flat as possible. And then having it grab that little flower center look. And if that were a clear elastic, how cute is that? Like it's just a little daisy. Okay? It's just a little daisy. And it's still plenty long enough. I always wear bike shorts, but it's long enough. But if you're just wearing a pair of bike shorts, you just gave it a little ruching. It's like, hello, I had bread at lunch, but you don't know. Or I had too much dairy today because I'm intolerant. But I still eat dairy, right? So you've got your print still the focus, and you've got this cute little flower that's giving you more oomph in the middle. As you're shrinking, you need to know the tricks. So that's one. Of course, you can do the quarter tricks. That uses up some space. Another fabulous trick to do with one size up is to just take course, don't do this in front of anybody because you'd be flashing them, unlike me. But you take just the tiny, tiniest ponytail right between your girls. See that? Just a teeny tiny ponytail. And you're inside the dress. Somebody's going to see your little bright colored fluorescent. Okay, right there. Okay, I'm just one size up, right? So this is really not shortening it a ton, but it's now created this fold in the fabric. How cute is that? Super, super easy, but now you have definition here again without emphasizing here. So it's all about what do you want to emphasize and what do you want to hide. And that's the name of the game with most women's clothing. So that's one size up, right? So we can do the knot underneath. You could do the flower knot on the side, belt, blouse, all the things. One size up. Because I actually had Carly's up to 2X in my closet. Just because I like the Carly, I shop for prints, not for size, because I know all these tricks. And now you do too, so you can shop for print and not for size. Can you believe these elephants are still here? Oh, so good. Okay, so that's a medium. Now I'm going to go up to a large, which is going to look ridiculously large on me, but that is okay. Because there are so many good hacks. So this one's a stiffer fabric, but still stretchy. It's just thicker. And it's a gorgeous, like, mums and dahlias kind of, like, garden flowers print. Now, this literally looks like I'm wearing a sack. It's too long on me in all the ways. It's starting to show the neckline, right? It's very gappy up here, right? So I'm now 2 sizes up from my size. Okay, so again, belting, blousing, the knots we talked about, the coins, all of those would help here. Something else you can do, especially when it's getting this long, like we're talking mid-calves now, okay, is to take your mid-back, right, because that's where you have the arch. Okay, I have an arch there right above my bum, right? So I take a larger pony section, like about as much right there. See that? I hope you can see that. Okay. Take that, center of your back, right over your spine, about 4 inches up from your bum. And you just make a ponytail on the inside here. See that? It's not even like super tight or knotted or anything. Okay, and then I just pull it until it's the same length as the front. And now I've got this cute little thing in the back. It's not super tight up here. You control that by how tight you pull the pony. Okay, so now I'm getting more of a straight fit. Super cute. It's an option. Okay, something else you can do if you size up 1 or 2 or 4, you can also take your Lola, right? Give yourself some added. Let's see, what color? Oh, look, my elastics are together. What colors are in this dress? Yellow, black, blue. Grab a Lola so I can demonstrate. I mean, I could get away with green or purple. There's aqua. I'm going to grab this lace Lola in aqua, okay? It's a fun little bit of a contrast, but not too far away from the blues, so it works, I think. So this is a small, this is my size normally. If you've got some that are sized up, good, because even better, okay? See if I can do this on camera. I should have planned this out better, guys. This would have looked really cute under the first one, too, like I was talking about, like doing it shorter with a Lola under it, because this is the same color as the stripes on the double extra small. Okay, so now I've added this extra width, right? I've added extra width down here because it's a T-length skirt, so it's peeking out. But you get to control where your waistband is. So you control where it's peeking out at. So I'm pulling it up so it's almost the same length as the skirt of the dress. Okay? And then, because this is now added extra girth here, I need to define the waist again. So I'm going to grab the cute little rope belt, right? So I'm wearing a floral, so a rope belt works. I could do the lace belt. I could do a solid belt. It really doesn't matter. I just like the fun of the thin belt. Okay, so now I've got that kind of 50s silhouette, right? With a little lace peekaboo at the bottom. And if you've already got a lace Lola, whether it's oversized or not, you can just adjust where it's at for the peekaboo. And now, and I could even put it lower, right? Because it's giving me extra girth around the middle there. Like that. Super cute. So, you don't need to get rid of those bigger Carlies unless you want to. Unless you want to bless somebody else, right? Which is always good. I love blessing other people. Guess what, guys? Are you excited? We're going to do the trade-in, trade-up event again soon. because it's almost back to school time, which means you and me are going to end up going through our kids' drawers and going through all that Lula that they have acquired over the last year or so that doesn't fit them, right? So, size up. You've got the belt option. You've got the knot in the back option to shorten the back, or you could layer underneath it with something like a Lola, right? So that's a large. You guys, that's like, usually we're an extra small or a small. Let me take off this Lola. Since I've already demonstrated the Lola, I don't need to do that twice. Okay, and then let's do my favorite Carlie hack. Are you ready for this? This is gonna blow your mind. So this is gonna be on an extra large, right? Because I just did large. And I prefer a solid to do this hack personally, but it can look cute with the print. I think it just depends on the print. This is a solid, but still stretchy-ish, eggplant kind of purple, an extra large, and it's got black heathering, so it'll give a little bit of distraction from the solidness. It's pretty lightweight, which is good for summer. Okay, so extra large Carlie. This is up 3 sizes. Now I know not everybody can go up 3 sizes, because obviously if you're in a 3X, you're limited in your hacks. But if you're shrinking at all and your Carlies are getting big, that's a good option. So this isn't really that much bigger on me than the large is, because each fabric's different. But it's big enough for me to do what I want to do. So I'm going to pull the seam. I'm going to find the seam. I'm going to take it all the way out as tight as I can. And then I'm going to put my hand and pull it down and then pull across. Okay, see that? Okay, and then, and I know this hack isn't for everybody, but like I said, if you've been shrinking and you want to show it off, it's amazing. Okay, so I'm taking this section here. It's not the bottom. Taking this section, it's about 4 inches. Really, it's where the fabric ends at my waist here. And then I'm taking the inside of the Carlie and I'm kneading them. And I'm gonna use one of my magical elastics, right? And I'm gonna go super, super tight. Now this pony needs to be as tight as my Sarah hack ponies, right? Where you want them to not fall out when you're in a mud puddle or walking in the snow. If you haven't seen that video, we'll do a new one come Christmas. Oh, it's so good. Okay, so I'm just gonna adjust the bottom. Here, let me show you what happened. Okay, so see how it's all bunchy? Maybe you can't. See how it's all bunchy right here? Because I pulled the dress inside out, right? So I'm just pulling it down. And I have extra trouble because I'm wearing a Cassie underneath, right? So it's grabbing for me. So this fold right here, you might need to adjust it after you've pulled it inside out to do that. Okay, look at that. It works really well with maxi fabric and leggings fabric Carlies if you don't have the ability to go 3 sizes up or 4 sizes up. Maybe you can only go 1 or 2. If you use a maxi fabric or a Cassie fabric, or a maxi fabric or a leggings fabric, you can have that same, whoops, I'm gonna try to adjust the lighting a little bit in here so you can see the folds a little bit better. I want you to be able to see the folds. Okay, there we go. I hope that that helps you see the folds, because I can't see anything now because I'm blind. Does that help? It's a lot of shadow back here. Make it a little bit shorter yet. We'll aim it at my midsection, because that's what every girl wants, is to have a light aimed at their midsection. There we go. Okay, so can you see? There's the knot inside, and it pulls really nice and ruches. And again, this is an extra large, and somebody who wears an extra small or a small. Okay? Also, that means that you want to grab that print that you really love, and you're small, you can. Or that solid color that you really love, you can, right? Okay, so there are more hacks that you can do when you've sized up, right? So here it is. It's practically pajamas. Let me tell you how many times I fall asleep with my Carlies. So many times, because they're so comfy. And I forget to change. But, so I showed you the wrap hack, which is my favorite because I love a Julia. But I know I am the only person, I think, in the planet that loves the Julia as much as I do. So if it's getting a little bit long, right in the back, like it's getting a little long, it's getting a little train. So you can also snag a little bit of it and do the bun knot, right? So it's like you grab one of the elastics around the bottom like you're gonna do a bun for your hair, and then you wrap it around twice, because this is way slimmer than hair, and then do a messy bun style knot. This is better when you have one of my matching elastics. I do send those sometimes. Okay, and it's still loosey-goosey, flowy, cute. And if you can knot, good for you, but my knots are not fabulous all the time. So this is a nice alternative. Or clear elastic would work, just once around and then once around the knot to give you the little messy bun. So that's something that can shorten it without you losing the high-low, and it still looks super cute. And let's see. So if you fall in love with the print and it's bigger, what do you do, right? Because I just showed you ways to work solids, but how do you do it if it's not a solid, right? Because solids are easier to work with when it comes to some of these styles, like wrapping, right? Like I said, like you didn't want to mess up the pattern. So let me grab a 2X. Now, I'm not stealing your 2X girls' cards, but let me show you what I can do. And what you can do too. All right, I'm gonna grab this really, really pretty floral. These are all available. I'm just taking these off the rack. I'm grabbing this really pretty kind of lace background, lattice background with roses, floral 2X Carly. And it is a little bit stretchy, but it's kind of like a cotton feeling. So it's a little bit thicker because it's not true cotton. It's like a poly. Huge, right guys? Huge, huge. I'm swallowed alive. I'm wearing a muumuu, right? That's what you're thinking right now. This is what happens when people don't listen to me and buy the size they are at Old Navy and Carly's. This is what happens right here. This is what happens. I'm like a large, extra large at Old Navy, and this is what happens. So you're like, what do I do? I love this print. Well, it's not that you can't do the wraps. I just don't think they're quite as cute in all the prints, right? This one, it works okay, but you know, there's that. But there's also this super fun fabric that you have to work with. And you're like, well, what can I do with that? Well, you know, we've already done the knots, right? And we've done the blousing with the belts, which would be super cute with this one, but it doesn't give you a waist. What gives you back a shape? Well, besides the power of elastic, belts, and wraps and stuff, there is the ability to turn it. Okay, this is totally not sexy, guys, but I'm gonna take the hem and put it on my there, and I'm gonna grab like 2 here, and I'm gonna tie them together. Okay, just gonna tie them together right underneath the boobs, or the girls, or whatever appropriate thing to say is on the internet. Okay, and I could have grabbed more, made it tighter still, and then I secure that. I would double tie it twice, but I really don't want to. Okay, so now I've got this cute little high-low thing going on, okay, but this is this bump, right? You're like, no, I don't want that bump. So if you don't tie them together, so that's an option, right? If you're trying to hide the belly, right? So go farther apart. Go farther apart. Huh? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I lost my line because I dropped the hem of the fabric, didn't I? There we go. Okay, so go farther apart. Go at your hips if you don't want a bump. And make a little tiny pony, right? Because you don't want that width from those 2 ends. What that's doing is giving you a waist. It's taking in that extra fabric with no sewing. Okay? Maybe you're borrowing your friend's Carly, but you love the print. Okay? So there you go. You've got it in the front. What if you don't like it in the front? What if you don't like that swishy thing? Some people like it. What if you don't? We'll do the exact same trick in the back. And if you're super smart, you will turn it around instead of trying to do it behind you, right? You just take the neck and turn it around, and then you'll end up with this. Super cute, a little bit longer, a little bit chicer, you know? And then, because this is so big, right, you can also do, hold on, believe it or not, I'm just fixing my hair while I do this. And no, I'm not damaging the neckline at all. I've done this a million times. Okay, there we go. Now, it looks like I'm wearing a maxi dress. Now you have 2 choices. These pockets, these are now pockets that like actually don't go anywhere, right? These are just now holes in the side of you that look like pockets, which is, you know, fine. And if you really want them to be pockets, you know what to do, right? you grab your little elastic right here. You could do this with a 3X Carly if you're usually a medium, right? So you just grab a little bit of the ends to create a pocket and just seal it up. And you create a shallow pocket right there, right? And you've got enough fabric that nobody's gonna see it. See, now you have a pocket right there. Okay, that's all it looks like is a pocket. Or if you're like me and you're not all about the function, you're all about the fashion, that's me. Like, I do love my pockets and my Amelias, but I wear them backwards, which means I can't find them half the time. All right, we have her. Let me get my elastic back. Okay, then you can do this. So you take the arms, you roll up the back, you stretch it, and then you take these two little bits of arms. I like to just take the outside bit because it's going to cover each other up, and I just tie it in a little tiny knot. See if I can do it with the light shining in my eyes. I can do this even with the light in my eyes. There it is. Ha! Okay, now I just take the rest of the sleeves and I tuck them. Okay, do you see that? It's just a little tiny itty bitty knot. And just purposely putting a lot of stress on it. Now, you have this super cute, kind of flirty, maxi style dress, high-low, that is adorable. You throw a little jacket over it when it's cooler out, right? Like, oh, I don't know, something adorable, like a, let's see, what do I have here? How about a Harvey, right? Now, a lot of these hacks are more summery than not, but you can always layer these with Sarah's, leggings, etc. Now, I'm going to the beach, ladies. I shall see you later. Right? How cute is that? This Harvey's actually too big for me, but I love the solid look with the printed loudness. But you can also do a joy over it if you don't want the extra warmth of the jacket. And let me show you what that looks like. We'll go with lace because we have this kind of lattice garden work going on. We'll do this stretchy lace joy. Okay? Now, cute as that. So there's some Carly hacks for your life. Whether you're shrinking or you're not, I've given you solutions from wearing it smaller all the way to wearing it at the very top of the sizes. I hope that you've enjoyed this and that you'll go check out my outfits album on my page, check out our group and our community and all the other hacks that we've done in the videos, and that you will shop these fabulous Carlys, because who cares what size they are? The prints are to die for. Have a great night.